Hello and welcome back to JomezPro coverage of the Portland Open presented by Bevel Craft Brewing and Discraft Discs. We're on the Disc Golf Pro Tour, stop number 5. BigSexy commentary here with you in Portland, Nate Sexton and Jeremy Koling.
To the front 9, Simon playing really well. He did have a bogey in hole 8, but other than that, he's playing really great, making a lot of putts. James is doing well, MJ's doing well, and Adams jumped back great after that double bogey in the first hole. James is still in first place with 1 stroke over 4 players. The action is so tight at the top. It's really anyone's ball game right now, midway through the event.
Hole 10, par 3, 295, breaking to the right, out of bounds all around the fairway, but especially close just beyond the basket. Those big trees are out of bounds and they slope downhill into kind of a ditch. So you're going to play backhand turnover or forehand hyzer, but you really need to control your skip, control your speed. Don't hit as far right as the basket or you're most likely going to trickle into that OB area.
Adams going to super high, wide sidearm. I don't know if that has enough distance. It just crept into the circle.
Scary putt.
I like this angle because you can really tell from the player's perspective how blind this hole is and how much trust you have to have on the distance. Oh, good reaction off the ground. That could have skipped right OB or skipped straight OB, but just checked up nicely. MJ having to go so wide with that comment that just drifts and drifts.
That's going to be a gut check putt. I mean, obviously he's running it. He's MJ, but that's going to be a nice one if he can make that. And Simon with the backhand, that is a little surprising.
Yeah, it definitely surprised me a little bit as well, but I guess if
with
you can do that.
With good reason. It's not going to roll, that's for sure. So if you can throw it. Whoa.
Oh, no, don't do that. That's probably... Oh, and that's his first one. Oh, you hate to see that. Kept it clean for 36 holes, and in the 37th hole, man.
Yeah, you might want to check your math.
Oh, gosh, that is not right math. That is 27 holes.
Now we're talking. 28th hole is the one that bit him. Nice birdie there.
Checking. Oh, God. That was my best subject in school, too. God.
All right, now we're to Blue Lake.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the course now.
We're through the first 10 now for the hard part. Hole 11, par 4, 670. Easy enough drive. Really important to hit your landing zone precisely, though, because you need to set up a good angle to attack this pin. OB everywhere on the second shot. So easy to hang the second shot right and not even hardly get to advance at all. See how these guys attack it. Looks like Adam's going to go big hyzer. You're only looking for about 3 to 320 here.
Yeah, tops. That looks fine.
Yep, I like that angle. Just past the tree.
I'm going to talk to Jonathan. I think we're going to try to cut tomorrow's round in the front 10 and the back 8. Because it really is just kind of a completely different course starting right about here.
Ooh, that might be a little bit too far left, but I think he's got big power. He'll be okay. But I think he might prefer to be a little more to the right.
It's so strange seeing these like 280-foot spike hyzers with nothing really in the way, but it's imperative that you land in your most comfortable landing zone because this approach, this second shot, is so tricky.
Yeah.
And MJ is going to have to go down the tunnel, I believe, if he wants to get...
He loves tunnels.
Yeah, he's a tunnel player for sure. Yep. And that's exactly what we see him do there.
Oh, no way.
And that's...
Horrible kick.
Back-to-back OBs. He is not liking the second half of this tournament. And there's the one you want to miss up top. Simon creeping into the circle.
Nice.
Great result.
I heard that Garrett Gurthie went for the second landing zone from the tee here.
We tried to bait Drew Gibson into doing that. We told him we'd pay him $100 for a 2.
A 2. You got to offer him just to be inbounds on the far side.
Yeah, I said $20 if you get inbounds, $100 for the 2.
That's a very fair deal. Good shot there from Adam.
He didn't take the bid, and he ended up shooting 9 down, so I think he won.
This is super spiky.
It is. That could be... Oh, no, it's just fine.
Green.
Yeah, an inside circle, too. That's where you want to be. Just the easy pitch up, take your par, walk away. MJ's going to have to take his bogey and walk away, and he'll do just that.
At least it'll be an easy one, yeah. Wow, that was almost fantastic. Through the skinny gap from 50 feet. Ah, just low.
Simon from a bit of a tricky stance on the edge of the hillside, but he's close enough that I don't think it's going to do.
There we go.
Yep, no problem there.
Opens it to 2 strokes, his lead.
And he's 7 down through 11 with a bogey. He is rolling right now, folks.
Hole 12, par 3, 400 through the skinny gap, and the entire gap and woods area is out of bounds. So you have to make it through that gap cleanly, or else you're going to a drop zone. You have to fly all this distance. OB is tighter on the right side than the left, and then obviously you've got tricky putts galore up here. You get into these trees, you're going to be straddling out, going to a knee, all kinds of different tricks to try to get yourself an open look at the basket.
Simon going with the sidearm. Getting it to flex a little bit left, but that's going to probably come up a bit short. No, pretty good.
Fairly open window to the basket from there, too, I believe.
Yeah, the right side's more open than the left, so you'll be happy with that result. And Adam putting a good move on this, getting some nice Anheuser. Oh, skipping through everything, rolling around. That is a park job.
Beautiful shot. See that one more time. I love how such a high percentage of elite players these days just have that 400-foot forehand.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be somebody if you could do that.
Yeah, I know. That's how I made my career.
But I love seeing it.
Yep. Now I'm just a dust in the wind, my friend. Just another brick in the wall.
Yep.
James with a 9. Man, these guys are shredding this hole so far. Everyone inside circle 2. 1 player remaining. MJ has also made a career out of shots like this in the woods in North Carolina. This one's going to drift a bit left, but it's actually not easy to get up and down. You just kind of have to find one hole, and hopefully your disc gets through. And
I'm not convinced MJ is really going for a 2 here. He just seems to be just kind of floating one out there through the gap. It doesn't seem like. I mean, I'm sure he would love to get up there and have a bonus putt, but
yeah.
Oh,
James,
just
another
barely.
chain out. Man, he has been beating the basket up today.
Simon off left. Adam, easy birdie.
Yeah, tap in. And like you said, during round 1, Adam started off bogey, and ended up shooting the hot round at 10 under. He started this round with a double bogey, and since then, it's been all clean.
Yep.
Green and gray the whole way. And
This kid's a fighter.
yeah, he's definitely fighting. And he's only 1 stroke back of Simon right now, and James is still in the mix too at 14 down. Everyone's right there.
Hole 13, par 4, 655 feet with OB on both sides the whole way down. Backhand up the middle or big forehand hyzer. Good plays here. And then trying to attack the green with a forehand or turnover to get out of those bushes on the right side. Obviously, you have OB deep as well to think about. Adam dialing up a forehand. Oh, whoa.
Oh, just stuck to his finger or something. I don't know. That was an incredible case of grip lock for a forehand player.
That's going to be a horrible spot, too.
And I like the play of going forehand. Surprised that Simon didn't go for the big shot that he was doing in practice, because he was biting off 500. I guess I'm not too surprised.
It really doesn't get you anything.
No.
Other than a cool point or two.
You get, well, yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think you'd pay 3 cool points. My max bid is 2.
I'm just trying to come up with new words, Nate.
What was the new one?
Ridiculous.
Oh, I didn't even catch it. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Shot.
All right, what is Adam going to do here? How aggressive does he want to be? Very.
Get back over the
maybe
edge.
not quite
yeah,
very.
That's a smart play.
That is a good play. I thought he was going flex for a second.
No, he was over 500 feet to the pin, so you're not going to get up and down. You just got to get back into the fairway as he's done.
Yeah.
Take your 5 and move on. MJ just needs to get down. Oh,
Good
look at that.
tree.
Wow. Loving it.
James, little low.
Just got to commit. Just got to give it everything there.
Really? Whoa. Didn't think of that.
And just playing lawn darts, man.
Nice. 1 cool point to you, Lizotte.
And Adam going forehand. Great approach. Be happy with the 5 after that unfortunate tee shot.
Come on.
And the baskets are just going to leave with just remnants of James Proctor coming through. And
Yeah.
man, he's made quite a few putts, but if he had made all of these putts that have hit metal, what are we, 13 holes in? He'd be 15 under right now.
This is the first run IPA.
Come visit us in Bend. You'll get fresh beer. You'll get some hospitality, and I guarantee you'll either see Val, Justin, or I.
Fresh as you can get it, right here.
Hole 14, par 4, 875. OB on all sides and 2 large islands of OB. The players are going to try to come just up to the fence of that first island and then go big from there, splitting the hole roughly in half with 2 400-plus foot shots to try to set up a putt for birdie 3. This is a very tough one to get, though, as it's just slightly uphill, a little bit windy.
Yeah.
It's long.
It is. I mean, it's a par 5 that they just decided to call par 4 now.
But it makes sense, I think, as a 4.
No, you make sense. Whatever.
Thank you.
You don't think it's a par 5?
Not quite.
Okay.
I think it's better as a 4 than a 5.
Okay.
I think you could get a birdie going mid-range.
Oh, if it's a par 5.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't think that makes sense on a big bomber course.
Okay.
Because you could throw 3 rock shots.
Sure. And this is in danger of going out of bounds left. James is going to be throwing
dang.
3 from long way back.
That's tough. Way
Adam.
too low.
Yeah, just.
I think you could
Interesting.
you could bring the pin 30 feet closer, maybe.
Oh yeah,
But I don't mind it. I feel like it's like right at the tip of what I'm capable of to get there in 2.
yeah. I mean, it's a total risk reward par 4 that certainly challenges the distance and what play you decide to go with. And Adams decided to go to that middle section between the 2 islands.
A little bit of a layup. Really didn't have much choice from how short his drive was.
And James way out of position.
This is a crush.
This is turned over.
This is huge.
He's gone over the second island.
Barely over it, but wow, what a play.
Yeah, he's inside circled. Well, just at the edge of circle 2. That's an incredible effort from back there. MJ just electing to play smart, safe golf. Still going to have probably 300 feet to the pin. Or maybe not 300, but something a full putter throw, I would say, left to the pin.
Mm-hmm. Simon into circle 1.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Even going, was that a driver? He went a driver approach, so yeah, it was really far back there. But he's in the circle.
Adam going with the putter. Whoa.
Almost makes it.
Wow. He's not really going to be happy to be 33 feet out, though.
Can James possibly save a par? Oh, my gosh.
Wow. That'd be crazy.
That would have been so insane. And that is going to be I guess, a bogey for Adam.
It is. Birdie. Not many birdies in the field, I'm guessing.
No, not too many. Only, I believe, 10 players or 11 players were able to pick up I'm going to call it a beagle. It's just a little bit of birdie. Sure. A little bit of eagle feel.
Yeah, really a hard one to get.
It is truly a bonus birdie to grab, though. This is one you're feeling really good about. Takes 2 big rips, and Simon 2 big rips and a big putt. It's a good bogey to walk away with James. I mean, to even have a look at the par was pretty terrific.
Yeah. Hole 15, par 4, 780 feet. OB on both sides the whole way. You want to drive your shot just short of that access road if you can, and then play big hyzer around this tree into the green. It's blind the whole way, and you've got plenty of OB to worry about. This plays as one of the more difficult holes on the course because it's 2 pretty big shots.
Yeah, we go from the 3rd hardest hole to this being the 4th hardest hole, and the next hole being the hardest hole. This is certainly this 3-hole section of the course where you can make or break your round.
That was a bomb. That is such a high hyzer to still be all the way to the
access road. Yeah,
that's amazing.
That road is kind of the ideal place for Simon's second hyzer. This needs to get down. MJ's in danger of going out of bounds a 3rd time on the round and on the tournament, and he has done so.
James has got one of those speedy arms, man.
Yeah. He pulls through the disc. It's coming out hot. Right there by Simons. Adam is in danger of going out of bounds left as well. Crawled over. Yeah. He kind of knew it out of his hand.
Oh.
Did that?
Did it really?
Oh, no.
I think he's safe.
Wow.
Beautiful shot.
Incredible. That was so nice.
This is so high.
And these shots are extra difficult, not only because of the distance.
Amazing.
Wow. You just can't see the pin from there.
No, not even close to being able to see it. A couple leaves aren't going to slow Simon down.
These guys are all inside the circle. I mean, this is a very difficult hole in the course for a reason. And it's the approach shot. I mean, the tee shots, you want to get a lot of distance so people can go out of bounds trying to pull too much. But this approach being blind and guarded is what makes it so tough. And we have all 4 players inside the circle. 2 of them are putting for par. 2 of them are putting for birdie. But still, these are top-class approaches.
Great putt. Another birdie.
10 down for the round. 3rd turkey of the day?
Wow.
Hoping it was.
Wow.
James, no. Just low on the birdie attempt. And here's MJ to save his par. Oh, no. If you've heard or seen any airplanes flying over during our coverage, I feel like we might as well mention this course, Blue Lake, a mere 10 minutes from the Portland airport. So
Wow.
If you're ever flying into town, I would say bring a couple discs, but bring more than a couple because you're gonna lose one or two.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, bring your discs, man. If you can get a little extra time and you're coming through Portland, this is a chance to play a special course.
Speaking of special, that was a special par save for Adam. Be able to shake off the kind of the bad breaks he's had in the last couple of holes and be able to sit down, focus, connect on that. Well done.
Hole 16, par 4, 795, the hardest hole at Blue Lake statistically. Hyzer off the drive to get to the first landing zone, and then you've got to cross all the way over all of this long grass, finding this little skinny area where the basket is elevated. There's also some late OB on the left side, about 40 feet away from the pin.
I'm curious. It looks like Simon's lining up that big second landing zone. He's got wide rim. No, he's just playing the big high hyzer. I got to give a shout out to Drew Gibson on this hole. He went every bit of 550, maybe 600 feet to the edge of the second landing zone in the middle of it.
And then what do you do? AVR?
Throw a putter.
Wow.
Adam going for that super wide route as well. It's looking pretty good. Keeping close to the edge of the fairway, making the approach shot a little bit shorter.
Mm-hmm. MJ has been playing this hole for a par thus far, so in our coverage, we'll see if he does that again.
I mean, he's got a few bogeys in the back nine, but for the most part, still being 11 under, he's keeping himself in the mix by playing this safe, strategic strategy. And, he's playing within his game, which is keeping the disc in bounds most of the way.
Yeah.
He's had a little bit of trouble with that in the back nine. But
This might be pretty heavy on Hyzer.
yeah,
Can it be across?
even if it is, that left side of those trees is out of bounds. So he'll get to advance the disc quite a bit. Should be easy 5. Oh, that
Out.
skipped out of bounds too. This is in danger if this doesn't get down. Oh,
Look
and
out.
spikes down.
Look out.
Wow. There was almost a souvenir for the fan in the form of a
Souvenir?
welt.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a cut off leg for Simon to take home. I was going to say, I don't know if he's interested in that type of souvenir. Just like a shin.
MJ connecting on the 10-meter flag. James trying to make it happen from distance. That was a good par look.
Wow. 60-footer. Elevated basket, no problem.
What a putt. MJ for his par. The strategy pays off. MJ walks away with a score of .48 below the field average.
Simon leaves it a little high. Had the chance to move to 20 under.
So this is definitely noteworthy. Through 16 holes, Kevin Jones, 15 under par. He had a par on hole 11, which is one of the hardest holes on the course. That's it. Coming into last 2.
I think he parred 12, actually.
Did he par? He parred 12.
Yeah. And he went, and what I heard is he went OB 60 feet away and made the putt.
Oh,
par 12.
okay. Wow. Okay, so the story gets even better.
Yes.
He's played the course in exactly the number of strokes you want to play it in, just with one OB stroke.
Yeah.
Wow. Hole 17.
Yep. Long, straight,
Tough.
woods, grass, sky, Simon, crush. That's why we're the best in the biz.
Tight, dude.
Adam, red, crush. No, actually a little bit low.
Yeah, but you know, if you weren't watching, then it would have been hilarious. It would have been perfect.
Blue shirt, ponytail, rip. MJ right up the middle, loving that spot. Big guy, speedy arm, clear one, zing. Perfect shot.
I didn't even watch it. Where did it go?
It's great.
Good, I believe you. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a very aggressive second. Well, you have to get aggressive.
Yeah.
Wide right is kind of bad. Wide left is kind of bad.
I think
really
left
the only,
is worse. I mean,
Yeah.
I prefer to be right.
There's just a whole forest on both sides. And Simon going backhand roller.
Woods roller. There's a lot of logs and
Oh, that was actually pretty decent.
yeah,
That log placement there was,
good use of detritus.
yeah. SAT word. MJ a bit high, but a good push down to the middle. It's going to be difficult to get up and down for the birdie, but is still in position for a par, which is a score I think most players are going to be pretty happy with on this hole.
Yeah, you really have to be in the perfect spot to get to think about birdie. It's not like you're going to scramble your way to it.
No. This is looking really, really good. MJ.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I think he'll walk away with a birdie.
Fantastic. That was what was that from? 400 almost.
Yeah. That's what he
Wow.
do. That's what he do.
And Simon, that's a nice shot. Should leave him with a jump putt.
Yeah, good effort. Wow. Nice shot from James.
Shaping it.
Matching the hillside with the angle of the disc. Not an easy thing to do with that. He kind of had to throw it fast, too. That's something you can do if you throw it slow, but a nice fast shot to match the hillside is evidence of a good understanding of the forehand game.
That might putt. You didn't like that one. Good effort.
Man, we have seen that low cage just getting destroyed in the second round. Oh, man.
He knows it. Wow.
James
So many
is-
close misses. It feels good to get a close mate.
Yeah, yeah. Very, very well put. I was going to say, I mean, considering how many putts we've seen not go in, he's still putting together a solid round overall.
Yeah, he deserves one of those for sure. Hole 18, par 4, 600 feet around the corner. Big hyzer drive. Try to avoid these little Christmas trees. If you can do that, you're going to be set up with a pretty routine approach to this elevated basket. There is a lot of OB. There are definitely ways to mess this hole up, but it's pretty straightforward. You just get your disc out there pretty far, really about as far as you can throw it if you're me, and just get into the open and then figure out what kind of approach you're looking at. I think even Simon can go pretty full here if he wants to, if he's putting height under the disc.
Yeah, yeah. If you're trying to go like big hyzer, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're throwing it straight, I like the straight play because it opens up that backdoor hyzer over the out of bounds for the second shot. But yeah, the big hyzer play, like I think someone in my group yesterday was saying that first round Colton Montgomery made it inside circle 2.
Off the tee.
Off the tee.
That seems crazy. Whoa, Simon's in trouble.
That
slipped right out of his hand, I got to think. Straight into the out of bounds, and there's no saving it from there.
Oh man, Simon, this is not a bogey that you really want to take.
Oh no.
And Adam, yeah, this is kind of a disastrous start here for these two players.
This is a smart play. Taking it back on the line of play to allow him to maybe have a chance.
And don't know where that landed, but I don't see an OB graphic, so I think he's safe just off to the left side of the fairway. Adam was a little bit closer to the edge, didn't need to get that same relief.
I forgot to do that. I threw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
And then I just realized afterwards, man, I remember that new rule. That hasn't been a rule that we're allowed to take advantage of for very long.
Yeah, it's the second year that rule's been in place, and it's always interesting when you play with some great shot from MJ. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's always interesting when you play with somebody who isn't familiar with that rule because they're like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
You're like, just knowing the rules, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. Big hyzer here.
Oh,
no.
Just long. You know, it'd be kind of fun to do in practice. I didn't even think about it, but trying to throw like a super cut backhand roller with that wall there, you could have a putt for two maybe.
The hat finally gives up the ghost and falls off.
Oh, goodness. So Simon did indeed stay safe, has that putt for par. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a run. Oh, look at he just
Oh,
can't.
no.
I don't know what he's saying, but it's probably in German.
Great putt.
There it is. That's what we came to see. We finally got to see it on the hole 18.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me somebody that looks cooler than James Proctor with his glasses on the disc golf course.
Brad Pitt, maybe.
Brad Pitt, maybe. Oh, my God. MJ with a nice par, the only par of the group. Adam's going to walk off the hole with a bogey. Simon's going to walk off the hole with a bogey.
Probably Idris Elba.
Who?
Idris Elba.
Elba.
Look him up.
Okay.
You will love what you see.
Look at that back nine. We've got all sorts of green, red, and gray out there. That's how the back nine plays in this course. Always exciting. We have got a tight one at the top. James Conrad with a nice 11 down. Look at Kevin Jones
So
with a bogey.
He's 16 down for the tournament. He's 15 down today. So
Jumped up
flame
30
emoji, okay? Flame emoji. That
He was
guy
in-
is doing it.
38th place to third. That's wow.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Subscribe, comment, Patreon. We will see you guys tomorrow for the conclusion of the Portland Open presented by Bevel and Discraft.